Brother. What's up? How you doing?
Airborne, everybody. Airborne. Wednesday.
The Patriots. No D Live. Yeah, not no D Live today. I didn't hit the button. I was sitting there the whole time trying to get the chats to come up above your head. That's one last thing I got to sort out. Folks, I have probably redone the machines, I don't know, 50 times, at least the main one here, but it is solid. I'm waiting on one other little part to come up, and it has not. It's just for storage and whatnot, quicker speed times on the. So anyway, this machine's a little older, but it can do some pretty quick speed times as far as going to storage for recordings, and I did not have that going on all this time, and it is all now engaged. Every driver, everything that needs to be is solid. So yes, it's been fixed. It's been just doing lots of testings and takedowns, and I actually have had glitches up till this morning. And it was like one final update that I was missing, I guess. It was just some issue. I'm not even going to get into it, but it's all fixed, all sorted out. On to the news. Yes, I agree. So what has been going on, Woodman? I guess Biden's got it all wrapped up now. He is the front man. Is that what I'm seeing? Is that what you're hearing?
That's what they're pushing real hard. That's for sure. They got to get rid of that Bernie guy for sure, man. They're trying every trick in the book. Now they've went as far as, I guess they passed a law last year that 17 states allow 17-year-olds to vote. As long as they turn 18 before the big one, I guess, supposedly, or when he signed in, something like that. Yeah. And everybody's cramming about the coronavirus. I mean, you can't
Yes.
go anywhere and not hear about it. It's everywhere. Um, big topic. Big topic.
They're pushing it. I definitely have heard that. I'm even though I've been doing lots of technical things, folks. Of course, I got gear around me. I'm listening. I'm watching. I'm hearing things. I'm not out of the loop. But and again, I've been working on a video starting last night. So again, look for some videos to start hitting back out, and then maybe another live show this evening. Who knows? I'm down for whatever. I know Woodman's a little busy. He's got things going on, so possibly just be myself or maybe just some other videos. They've been pushing Biden. They've been pushing this coronavirus. Little do we all know that Biden's going to be like heavily implicated here really shortly. Things are already spinning and working from Hunter to Joe. And I know Biden wants to take your AR-14.
I
Go
just got
ahead
a kick
and
out of
take
that
it.
one.
You could take all of them.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
ain't getting the other ones. The A50. This guy's a nutcase, Welcome. I just want to say hello to Ohio. Joe, we're in Jersey. Are we? Geez. I mean,
You called it.
Alzheimer in chief. I mean,
Yeah, yeah. It's true. How true. How true.
it's
Yeah, man.
it's
He'll probably
unbelievable,
forget
folks.
when he gets to be sworn in. If he does make it, he'll be up there going, what was the words again? What am I doing here?
Yes.
Biden.
I so
Sharp.
help. I take you for my wife, and it's like you're swearing in for the country. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I
Well, and don't forget this. Now he's running for Senate.
yeah. So I
Don't
did
even.
hear earlier this morning, just doing letting the dog out and whatnot. I have the radio on, folks, and I heard what did I heard Biden snapping on a Detroit auto worker. I don't know if you saw this one, Woodman, but I'll jump into this article right here for you folks. So you're full of Biden
Oh
tells the
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Biden snaps on this man. By the way, it's unfortunate that you just can't respectfully tell the guy no, or I don't want to get into this. I'm not prepared to answer. I I don't think
He was
I
probably
mean,
mad because he didn't get his old people's nap in before they went over there. That's probably what he's mad about.
didn't get his little nap in. All right, let's take a look at this
Yeah.
here, folks. All right, let me. All right, so you are full of Biden snaps on a Detroit auto worker, calls him a horse's ass. I'll play the video here. So 77-year-old Joe Biden on Tuesday snapped at an auto plant worker at auto plant workers in Detroit who confronted him about wanting to take away their guns. Biden previously promised that gun-grabbing fake Latino Bobby Beto O'Rourke will be the one who leads on his gun control efforts. Old blue-collar Joe couldn't take the heat and started screaming at the auto workers and even told his staffer to shut up. You are actively trying to diminish our Second Amendment right and take away our guns, one auto worker had told him. You're full of shit, Biden retorted. So we're going to watch this video here, folks. It's something else. It really is. Oh, Biden.
Pay attention because some of it's hard to hear.
Yeah, you can't hear the guy real well. And they actually had him on this show I was listening to on the radio, which I believe was one guy off Fox. But we'll check this out here. See if I... even on the video. I'm just like clicking on a picture. Lots of ads, lots of.
Buy an assault weapon that has multiple rounds, or buy an assault weapon that has 100 rounds. Even though it may not, you can't point to the fact that it in fact had stopped it before. Do you want more of them on the street? Do we want to do that?
So to gun owners out there who say, well, a Biden administration means they're going to come for my guns.
Bingo. You're right if you have an assault weapon. The fact of the matter is they should be illegal, period. Look, the Second Amendment doesn't say you can't restrict the kinds of weapons people can own.
Wow. All right, so that's not the one of him snapping on an auto worker.
You had the photo there, but there was no video with it.
Yeah, no, I think there was a couple videos lined up to show his nonsense. So I might have just clicked on the wrong one. There's that one. All right, let's go to this one.
Well, he just clarified it.
There you go.
There's a lot of guys. A lot of guys want it.
I'm not worried. Hold on. Give me a break.
Hey, there's a lot of.
Hey. Look, here's the deal. Here's the deal. Are you able to own a machine gun? I said, are you able to own one? That's right. So AR-15's illegal.
I was on the machine guns.
No, it's not. Yeah, do you need 100 rounds? Do you need 100 rounds?
In America, from handguns than there are when you have assault rifles. Why are you advocating for assault rifles when you are I represent my individual mind. Thank you. I'm representing me. Because I'm a fucking.
When he answered your question, you kept on.
That's fine. You guys have your own.
Woof. He's
Yeah,
dealing
boy.
with real America there.
Boss man was jumping on him, wasn't he?
Son of a bitch was ill prepared to shoot for a real human. He's just
Well, what
slowly
got me about
dying. Biden's
what got me
dying
about that
in the
comment-
American eyes, folks. I mean, it's just a slow burn death. Out of touch, out of focus, doesn't know where he is half the time, and just he's the one full of shit. Let's put it that way.
Well, that one guy was saying about how, it's handguns that are killing everybody. It's not rifles, it's handguns. So if you want to do something like that, do it against the handguns, which is very, very true. I mean, he didn't want to answer that one either.
Yeah, no.
Oh boy, he was on a roll. We did see a couple of those in a row that they kind of set you up to really show you how dumb he is. But hilarious, man. You don't talk to people like that. I mean, one of them even, one clip, he even says, "Go vote for somebody else." I mean, he pushed the guy away.
I know.
Go push what kind of a mental structure does this man actually have? Is there any at all?
Yeah, no, it's quite
He can't
the
read a
show,
teleprompter.
man. Quite the show.
Yeah.
Something ain't right
bad
as
thing.
far as how they're all acting. I mean, we've been, so Harvey Weinstein gets a massive jail sentence for the rape. We knew that. But what happened? Didn't he get hurt in jail? Did I read the other day? Thought something happened, like he didn't get treated real well. I think he went to Rikers Island or whatever. That it's pretty tough.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Let me see here.
I haven't been paying attention to that. No matter where I've been going lately, it's all about just virus. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's kind of taken over. Let me see here.
Bernie Sanders fans struggle with losses. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo.
They're struggling with his losses.
Oh, yeah.
Shut those down. All right, let me pull up an article here from Gateway that I was looking at. That I had up, but I must have clicked it. All right. So Harvey Weinstein gets massive jail sentence for the rape, sexual assault. We got the Joe Biden snapping on the guy. Oh, Joe Biden slurs struggles with his teeth during speech. What the hell? I didn't see that one. Insane Bernie Sanders says he would not. What did he say here?
He wouldn't close the borders.
Yeah. Historic President Trump already surpasses Bush 04 Obama in the primary vote. Here we go. OC, Americans straight up racist for not patronizing Chinese restaurants over fears. So they're not eating, they're not patroning at, Chinese restaurants over fear of coronavirus. That's crazy. Does this man seem at all well? Donald Trump Jr. highlights latest disturbing video of Joe Biden, asks the obvious question. Now, they were trying to pull this on Trump, that he was mentally not fit. I mean, aren't we seeing this in real time with Biden? I mean, seriously, what do you think? I mean, isn't it like, who's going to ask?
They just had the name.
Man?
Yeah, they just had the names wrong. They had them switched. Instead of Trump, it was Biden,
We're going to have Biden run. He's going to be so mentally sick. But we need to get Trump to be mentally sick first. So we'll project it onto him.
Oh, boy.
It's like, we can kind of see.
They tried everything.
So not only did he
No
snap
avail.
on that man at the auto workers union, asking a question about, I don't want you to take my guns away. Are you allowed to have a machine gun? He always goes to that, It's like, do you have a machine gun? Do you need one?
Well, technically, you can actually have one if you pay the dues every year. I think it's $400 a year to own one.
Fundings and
Yeah, but you just got to have a permit. But you can get them. I know somebody
you
that's
don't
getting one.
need an aircraft carrier, Woodman, and you don't need a tank. That's
I
what they always say, right? But if you
can
wanted
afford it,
one,
why
you
not?
could afford one, why not?
You know it. You know it.
I'm not scared of you anymore with your tank. Maybe I just beat you up and take it. That's how that works. See, folks,
Yeah.
don't let that excuse be like, you really need a tank. It's like, probably not, but
I've been tank hijacked.
don't really need a fork either, but I like to use one. So Joe Biden just loses his mind, folks. And this is their front runner. This is a guy that's mentally stable. He's going to take our AR-14s.
Yeah, I love it. He can have all them he wants. Leave the AR-15s alone,
He's going to take our Glock 7s and our,
21 caliber rifles,
Yeah. And take our, I
So
think
he's
he
off a couple
served
bubbles.
in the Army. He was a Navy SEAL. And,
Oh, I did hear something about Hunter Biden, though, ducking and weaving, staying out of court, for
for the child support thing or what?
Yeah, because he doesn't want his records exposed.
Yeah, I bet.
It's inevitable. It's going to happen. Bite the bullet, man. You were crooked enough to take it,
Yeah.
Be
I
man
wanted to
enough
say
take
somebody. I got a alert you guys from JT Wild. He said somebody sent him like a $500 thing towards the trip. So it's on. It's like, I was like, holy crap. And then I looked at the PayPal the last I looked, and it wasn't, it didn't get sent there. So it was actually a different route Maybe he's got other. I had told him just get a PayPal, but he might have other things, and I didn't think to ask. So if he's got other means, if my mods know about that or any other accounts, maybe look around. I don't know, but that's awesome. He let me know, and it's like wow. And then if you add on what you guys have already done, the other ways, and then whoever did that, we're like there almost. I mean, like halfway or something from what he truly needed for hotels and getting here. We're still working on a few other extra special things for possibly him, the mods, us. I mean, we got some things in the works. We're not going to say too much, just to curse ourselves, right, Woodman?
You know it.
But
But we are working on the shirts for sale between now and the event. We're not ready yet, but then first things first, Mike had to get his equipment updated. He's still not quite done yet. We'll focus on that before we do anything else,
Yeah, so, I'm actually good with pushing on forward. I mean, everything else I can do when I'm not doing a show, but I'm not going to let it interfere anymore. It did take a good week away, folks. It's been a good week. I've only popped out minimal show. Probably the worst in 2 years, but hey, I'm loving it. I'm hearing better. Things are just, it needed to happen. Once I went and I told both guys, I told Ben, I think I might have told Scott, I know I told Woodman, but I got to a point where I was like, I'm not having to redo the computer too much anymore. And then I knew that would be a bad thing because I didn't have things set up right to operate in that realm too long. So I said, I need to do it one more time. I kind of always told people that. Not just one more time ever, but the way I got it now, folks, is, wow, I told you, the way it should be. I got a hard drive over there I can pop in and be right where I'm at right now if anything should happen to this build. So, and that file put elsewhere. So it's like triple, maybe quadruple redundancy. We went over that. So, all right. So let's look at a few more headlines, and then we want to look at some chats. All right. I want to look at some of the live chats. Probably by the next show, we'll be back to some phone calls. We'll be back to our Wednesday, call-in special, whatever you guys want. I'm still wanting to do a morning and afternoon show on the Wednesdays of the call-ins. I think we are golden on that as well. So, all right, back to the Gateway Pundit here. Let me pull this up for you guys. Okay. So, House Freedom Caucus makes a stand, will not support FISA court renewal. That's a good call with the flimsy reform proposals. I agree. I think they're really weak. All the abuse they did, and be like, well, we kind of put this in and put that in, and they won't do it again. Well, that sounds like a lot of what we've already heard in the past. Every time they abuse something, nobody goes down. Nobody gets in trouble. Well, we got some people fired. Those people claim to be fired because they didn't get along with Trump for no other reason. So unbelievable, Washington State finally begins COVID-19 testing for employees. Now Saturday night on that COVID-19, that's the coronavirus technical term for you folks out there. But I guess John Travolta was rushed into the hospital in fears that he had came in contact with somebody with the COVID-19. But it turns out, and again, this is on Saturday, but it turns out it was just Saturday night fever that he had. And that he's well and he's going to be staying alive.
Saturday night fever. You're too good.
And he's going to be staying alive, so.
Yeah.
So yes, John Travolta didn't have the COVID. He just had the Saturday night fever. It's a rough joke, folks. Yeah. All right. So
Gosh, you're terrible, man.
yeah. Here we go. The top Democrat James Clyburn calls to cancel all upcoming DNC Democrat or debates to President or protect Joe Biden. So now I guess the one that they're going to be doing is at Bernie and Joe coming up this week, that it's not going to be live because of fears of the virus. It's going to be like just those two on stage with the cameras. Bernie canceled his last one, but Biden didn't last night, or was it last night? But Bernie didn't Bernie did because of fears of this virus, the corona. It's starting to shut down events, right? It's starting to shut down events, and I don't know.
I guess the NBA basketball game they're gonna play the game and ain't gonna be anybody in the stands. I don't know.
Really?
It's all kinds of scuttlebutt being said. Now look,
All the controlled stuff, all the politicians, they can have an event with nobody there to give the fear, the propaganda armed of the, we talked about the Coliseum games, drive the people crazy and keep them occupied with sports. So here you are with the sports, not having anyone in the audience. Those are the things they can control. Now you can still have your function with your family for a birthday party, and it's going to go off fine and unhinged. But are you going to start shutting things down? Maybe you don't go to work because of fear. No, still show up to work. Just, sometimes they play these things too well, just like after 9/11. Bush actually had to come on the TV and be like, get out there, fly again. You can fly, it'll be all right. It's like, you really scared them this last time, you guys. You really did a good job. And people don't want to leave their house and they don't want to fly. And, it's like, get out there, spend your money, get on them planes again. They're not going to be, it's like, well, the last plane just kind of flew into a building. I don't want to be avoiding planes for a while. But, there's car accidents every day. Nobody shies away from getting into their car. I don't know, folks. Everything is, what's up is down, what's left is right. And that's what it kind of talks about. All the, all the good things are being, like just perverted. Things that are whole are raped and perverted and twisted and flipped. Old
confusion everywhere.
Joe Biden is confused more than any of us, and and these same Yale psychologists and psychiatrists and people that were willing to race out of the woodwork to diagnose Trump over the TV, where are they now for Joe Biden? Where are these same professors? Because I'm seeing some crazy shit. And they're just nowhere around, Where are they? I want the diagnosis of Biden. I want the diagnosis of all these other ones that have dropped out. Where have you been? These people are crazy. And we offer up no diagnosis. If you cornered them, they'd be like, well, without properly sitting with them and meeting. And it's like, yeah, you didn't get that with Trump either. Wow, he was crazy on TV. Well, so this guy can't remember where he's at.
Oh man.
So
yeah, he's getting backed by a lot of people, though.
Yeah, he is half the damn country, right? According to the media, I don't think it's true. I don't think anyone in the right mind is looking at that guy.
He doesn't have a chance.
Possibly it's propaganda. Maybe it's the way it's always been, folks. These people couldn't fill up a retirement home, a VFW side stage. They're pulling into bowling alleys. There's already events like, what's going on at this bowling alley? I see up here off this interstate. They're on their bus, and they're like, looks like they got league. It's like, whip in, they should be packed. And they whip in. They pull off a quick, set up the cameras subversively. It looks like the whole damn thing's on lane 9. Who does that? That's what we were seeing this time, right? Bowling alleys and VFWs. And some of the oldest camera tricks in the book. Setting up center beat, getting wide lens, turning it into a fisheye, and
yeah, they can't match what Trump does. Now they're talking about canceling a lot of those things, like even Trump. They don't want him to hit the road no more. That because he goes out and talks to people all the time. Hey, one thing I will say, really great in his favor, he gets with those scientists and doctors every day. every day, and so does Pence every day. They're on top of it, man. I mean, like really right on top of it. California's governor was praising Trump, and even he's a Democrat. And he was praising Trump for. He said everything I asked for, they gave me immediately. There was no delay, no hold down, no excuses. It was like boom, right there.
Well, that's good. So
Yeah.
he's well informed, folks. You're hearing Woodman say that he's meeting with the CDC, the top scientists, the top people. I think they got a special little group going for this, which are people made up of. Trump made sure he didn't hire new people, and they were like, "Why don't you hire new people and make a new group?" Well, that's what government typically does. Trump's like, "No, we're going to use who we have and bring them over here," and they're kind of pulling double duty, or they're over here focusing until this is done, and then they're going to go back to doing what they did do. I don't know, but it seems legit, and he's getting, right, Woodman. I mean, it seems like the best you can really offer up.
I don't know what else you could do. I mean, honestly, they're on top of it. They really are. They're doing everything in their power to control this problem. And of course, now you understand, the true vaccine won't be able to be given out until probably next year's thing. It takes time to do those kind of studies. And also, it's the elderly and people with issues like myself, heart problems and whatnot. Those are the ones that are susceptible to catching the virus. Young people, for some reason, doesn't really attack them.
It's like some things are always the real young newborns to 3 months or 6 months are susceptible because their immunes aren't built up real well. And then the extremely other end of that, which would be, the elderly that are in bad health, really just, Woodman, for example. I was joking. He's in good health.
Well, I have a low immune system now because of what I've been through and so forth. But of course now I'm a chicken crap guy. I'll tell you, I stay in the house unless I have to go out. I stay in the house. I don't unless I have to go out. But because there's more things than just the coronavirus out there that you can catch also, so.
Yeah, you can catch on fire from standing too close to wood burners, trash. Catch that too.
Yeah, burning
For those
beard.
of you that remember, Woodman caught on fire last winter. He was out there too close burning stuff, and it just flaming beard. You can catch the flaming beard.
Eventful.
Flaming beard. That's Woodman's. He knows Pocahontas. He's
Oh yeah.
he's,
We were in the same tribe. She was my neighbor, 2 teepees away.
flaming. So deadbeat dad Hunter, you said, was trying to avoid skipping his scheduled deposition. I think was probably what
yes.
it was. He had the scheduled deposition. Cites coronavirus and his new pregnant wife as an excuse. This guy's unbelievable. Now, Biden says he's an upstanding citizen. He had no reason to ever care, but he was booted out of the Navy for cocaine. He was an officer. Officers supposed to lead by example to all the enlisted, but yet he was snorting lines, I believe. I don't know. It could have been crack that he was smoking, but we'll give him, he was snorting something. So he gets out, lands, dad doesn't know. I'm assuming, dad's busy being vice president, comes home Christmas time. Hey, son, how's the old army? It's the Navy, Dad. Oh, that's what I meant, son, the Navy. Because dad can't remember anything anyway, right? So that's what I meant, the Navy. Well, I got booted out, Dad. How about that? I got booted out. Oh, my gosh, that's horrible. Let me call my people in the Ukraine. And, son, I got you another gig. You're going to the Ukraine. I don't want to go to the Ukraine. Well, you got a job. You don't have to really go. I don't know how it goes, but he gets this job, right? Other than that, their oldest son, Hunter's other son, Bo, dies. and Hunter slides in on the widow and starts dating her. At the same time, does some trips somewhere and gets this stripper from a strip club.
Yeah.
I didn't say hooker, but stripper from a strip club, pregnant, and defies and lies and no, I don't, wasn't mine, and it tells, finally gets pulled in for paternity. It comes back that it's his kid. So
DNA does not lie.
Joe, Grandpa Joski. And what about that? Have you, Joe? Have you gotten any parental grandparent time with the grandkid? I'm not talking about that. It's like, okay. Grandpa that ditches out on his grandkids. Let's add that to the list of insanity. This is the kind of stuff they were pulling on Trump. If Trump had done any of these things, like, Trump had consensual sex 11 years ago. That was a crime. Consensual sex. It wasn't rape. That's not what Stormy ever claimed. She actually took money to shut up about it and then decided, I don't want to shut up about it. So it was like a made issue. All right. A contrived issue. This is a real issue. You got, nobody cares. It seems on that side. It's only if it was Trump. Well, you were worried about Trump having consensual sex 11 years ago. That was something we want to know about. Well, what about, deadbeat Hunter and, those implications? And it's just wild. It's just wild,
Well, you hear about that Schiff. He's doing those secret meetings again, and a couple guys, Republicans, wanted to go in.
Starting a 3.0 impeachment.
Whatever it is, whatever they want to name it, claim it, whatever. But yeah, some of the Republicans wanted to go in there, and they kicked them. Well, you can't say kicked them out. As soon as they went in, Schiff grabbed all of his stuff and walked out, just like that. Shifty Schiff. Who knows what they got in plans?
Dog-faced pony.
Gosh, yeah. well, what a way to talk to some citizens, like, vote for me, you moron,
Damn, Alex Jones arrested for DWI, then released after blowing below limit. Jeez.
Oh, wow.
So driving while intoxicated is one thing. DUI is just driving under the influence. Right? DUI. I got a DUI. That's driving under the influence. DWI is way worse because that's you're blowing a certain level to be intoxicated. Like driving while intoxicated is a DWI. Why don't you go and explain that to the good folks out there, Woodman? I know you've had a multitude of both.
Oh, come on, man.
Woodman's got a revoked license until the year 2140. And,
whatever, man.
He drives a scooter now, man. He's got. He's revoked. I'm just joking.
Oh, he is joking. Believe me, I'm all good to go in all aspects there, people.
He is good.
Truly.
So that is a story. Alex Jones is a fraud, so probably is a story. Hey, I didn't say that. Alex Jones is a hero. Somebody else says so. Hey, I don't know. I don't have any opinions. Venezuela regime rolls out tanks onto the streets to intimidate all the opposition over there. So Prince Andrew's completely shut the door on cooperating in the Jeffrey Epstein probe.
Ooh,
and
yeah,
Chris Matthews
that.
accuser blasts Bill Maher for defending disgraced MSNBC host. So that one guy left. That was pretty good. That guy was losing his mind anyway.
Yep.
And you could tell why, because he's a very, very guilty, sick man. That Chris Matthews. Very sick. All right, so you got, I guess you got a little while before you head out. Looking at some, any questions from all the Patriots? Again, welcome. I see some of the members, some mods here. We got Face, we got Grillin. Good afternoon, you guys. Grillin, what's up? Face, hello. It's the only two mods I really see here. I see Wendy Rosebud, EO2 Dave from members. Darren Carson is in the house. Keegan Simmons. Again, if you guys maybe make sure you're on the list for the Patriot Fest that's going to be popping off here August 14th, 15th. Friday night's our night. Saturday is the event day. We're there to support. We're there to participate. There's going to be a band, food, a ride, a flag retirement. We're going to be streaming that day as well. Probably coming, talking to different people, getting some different little clips and interviews and things and whatnot. And Friday night's really our night with JT Wild performing for a couple hours. We got Ben and our buddy John. I think Grillin's bringing instruments. I mean, we're really working. How's the shirt coming along, by the way, on that, Woodman?
Well,
several things with your brother.
I'm just waiting for the okay from you to have him go ahead and order them, because we need to know how many per size, how you want to start off, how you want to distribute them, how you want to do that. That's as soon as you get that all ironed out, we'll
get that worked
start.
Out the next couple days, and it's already Wednesday, so I'd say by the end of this weekend, kicking off next week, we'll be offering those up. Here it is, March, right?
Yeah.
So middle of March.
Well, when he gets them in, it won't take very long. Probably by the time we order them and them being in our hand, it'll be about a week and a half. So. And I think everybody's gonna like them. We worked on it for quite a while, Mike and I I think we've come down to what we like.
Yeah, and these will be available for all of you, everyone. It's gonna have, it's a shirt to wear. It's a kind of, the event shirt, but yet without a whole bunch of. It'll be good for anyone to wear and help support. And even if you can't be here, you're going to be enjoying the live free event on the channel, so you can buy an event shirt if you wanted to. So we're going to get that rolling here real soon. Okay, so I'm thinking about coming back live later tonight. If not, definitely look for a few different videos coming off at who knows, throughout the evening. Later, this is only 12:40, I guess. We're gonna go ahead and get off here, Woodman. I'm gonna continue on with a few other things I'm looking into. I actually gotta go run to a local computer place to pick up some things. So we'll shut this one down. You guys have a great mid-afternoon into your afternoon, and we'll see you back this evening. Woodman, brother, have good time at the Legion this evening, talking to all the fellow Patriots and working things out and keeping us informed. We appreciate
I sure
that.
will. Yeah.
So,
everybody pray. Keep God on your side. Pray.
yes.
That's what we're all about. Yes, indeed.
Yes. All right. So as
Enjoy
always,
your day,
that was,
everybody.
Woodman, brother, enjoy your day. Airborne. Again, as always, folks, that was Woodman joining in. We always appreciate it. We appreciate you joining in as well. Again, I'm Michael. This is the Patriot Hour. Always think for yourself. Always do your own dot connecting. Never take what we say. Never take what anyone says. Enjoy all your favorite YouTubers, all your favorite columnists, journalists, channels that you like. Listen to everybody. Watch everything you can, but believe none of it until you can verify it in your own way, your own right. Only you know how to do that, right? What sets right with you after looking at lots of things. It gets easier, and we're doing that together. Hope you can enjoy us and join us for the Patriot Fest in August, either one way by streaming, watching, or by being there if you have the capability, the time off. You're not too far, I get it. We're trying to get the mods there, a lot of the Patriots. We got entertainment lined up, and we're going to be doing a live show with all of you from our Legion. So again, I'm Michael, and we'll see you guys back here later on this evening on the next Patriot Hour update. Have a good rest of your afternoon.